Hey YouTube family, it's your girl Jazzy, getting jazzy with jazz. And if y'all want to have a good time, YouTube family, just like I do, come on over. And I need y'all to go ahead and do this for me, like, comment, and subscribe. And then we gonna get the party started. Hey, YouTube family. We made it all the way through. And I'm finna give y'all all these episode 5, 6, 7, and the season finale, which is episode 8. 4 episodes. So I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna upload this one, then wait and make sure everything is uploaded. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go to the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th season finale. So this is the Nelly and Ashanti show. And I should remember the name of the show. But it's a Nelly and Ashanti, We Belong Together. And this was a great show. If I sat here and I watched the rest of it in one day, then yeah, it's good. And it don't hurt that I like both of them too. But this is season 1, episode 5. And then St. Louis. It says St. Louis you can find me in St. Louis. And then he's doing for the Apple Bottoms, promo shoot. And then I got the publisher's name, and her name is Juliet. And then Nelly's mom has Chanel and Ace Baby and Baby Ace. And she feels that it would be ideal to spend time and reflect on really his sister, Nelly's sister, Jackie. And when she first met Jackie, she said that she was nice and she was welcoming. And they both say that they are both boy moms. And we're talking about Chantel, that's Nelly's daughter. And she has 3-year-old baby Ace. And they both just sit down and they just reflect the fact that they're both boy moms. They reflect on the fact that they are both boy moms. And then they both say that they, she asked how long has it been for her and Nelly, because she said when she met Ashanti, she was 12 years old. And Ashanti said that it's been 20 years in. She's 20 years in. And she loves it, and she appreciates when her dad extended the olive branch. And this was Chantel saying. Olive branch at the Versus in 2021. And he did extend the hand to her. And she was trying to leave now. She was trying to leave. I remember it. And then she said from there on, they've been inseparable. And I said, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I definitely love their love story. 2021. And because he was cutting up. They was both cutting up. But I heard it was so much more. He was cutting up more than she was. I remember that. I'm telling y'all, I remember that. And then Chantel says that she wants to get married too. And then Ashanti, she said, well, hopefully that it ain't gonna take you 20 years. You don't want to wait 20 years, to get married. And then she says that she is thinking if the kids could grow up together in St. Louis. And she trying to persuade her to move to St. Louis. And, Ashanti is still on the rocks of where she wants to live. But that would be a sweet story if her stepdaughter and their kids could grow up, so they could grow up together. And then Ashanti and she said that New York is powerful. and she's not ready to make the decision just yet. And then Nelly gets the Bush Stadium. They go to Nelly, and he is getting the Bush Stadium for his shoot, for the apple bottom shoot, and for the baseball apparel for the models. And it's all cute. And I remember the Bush Stadium. And then he said he got some shoots. He did get some shoots now. He got shoots in the dugout. And it was pretty. They were really, really pretty, good girls. And they looked good. And I like that apparel. And then he says that he will and he needs the field, and says to cut the lights. The lights is going to be a huge light bill. And I'm like, you go figure. It's definitely going to be a huge light bill, my boy. It's going to be a big light bill. And then they go back to the family, and they are saying that they trying to see the city of New York, and they talking to Ashanti. And then she's just pretty much saying that you have to get with your daddy. You got to get with your daddy on that, because if it was up to me, y'all could have came. She would have paid for it and everything. But they got to get with their daddy. And then they said that they trying to see the field. They trying to, not the field, they trying to see the city. And then Chantel, they said that they want to get the experience of New York. And then they go back to Nelly's shoot, and 3 ladies get to shoot in the field. And then the shot is, it's done after they get that last shot in the field, because they just need the shot in the dugout, and then they need to get the shot in the field. And once they got the shot in the field, it was a wrap. And then that shoot is done, and promo for the movie No Address for Ashanti starts immediately after. And I'm going to tell you about the No Address movie. I will check that out, because No Address symbolizes a homeless young lady, and she's a war veteran, and she was homeless, and she didn't have an address. That's where No Address comes from. And I liked it. I said, that's cute. Then it goes from Ashanti at her photo, at her, set, and she's talking to her people so that they can get everything in order for her. And then it goes back to Sean and his girlfriend, and they are getting some food. The topic is strawberry cake. And after Ashanti leave her photo shoot for her movie, and she get done talking to her producers, then she returns to the house, and then she get her some cake. And then Sean says that the kids want to go to New York, and they want to see the Rockefeller tree. And and then Sean tells Nelly that they want to go, and then Nelly gonna tell them that they grown, 27 and 38, and that 27 and 38, and they can fly. They grown. Pretty much, he ain't got nothing to do with it. If they want to go to New York, they can go to New York. It's their money. They can go. And I said, oh, wow, my goodness. And then they go back to an additional shoot for Ashanti, and she had to go back to the movie shoot for No Address, and is an executive producer. Forgot to tell y'all, she's the executive producer on the movie, and she's a homeless, like I told y'all, homeless Army vet. And it go back finally when she leaves. Then she goes to, it goes back to Nelly and Chantel, and they talk about marriage, the difference between being a girlfriend and being a boyfriend. Nelly pretty much tell her it's different, because you can be a boyfriend and a girl, you can be a boyfriend and girlfriend all day long, but once you make that commitment, then to, lock hands and be holding matrimony and stuff like that, then y'all locked all in. Y'all locked all in, and then that's serious, and that is true. once you're just girlfriend, boyfriend, even if you girlfriend, boyfriend, fiancés, you're not committed until you get married. And sometimes when you be married, you don't be committed, depending on the partner that you got. If your partner ain't committed, then you ain't gonna still be committed. It depends on the person. And then she says, Chantel, she says that she is committed, and she is saying that she is committed to, you know, getting married, and she's serious. And he said, well, we'll see. He said, holler at me when you get there. Holler at me when you get there. And I said, And then Nelly and Ashanti, that was, well, let me just go ahead and say, that was Nelly and Ashanti, We Belong Together, season 1, episode 5. And that was kind of like a short, like, memorandum, and it was just like the photo shoots was going on, you know, for Nelly to get his apple bottom photo athletic line out for the women, and then they were shooting on the field, and it was just short and sweet there. And then when he left that shoot, then he went to the house, and then Ashanti came to the house, and so, you know, for a split second, and then when she got dressed, then she went right back to wrap up the, you know, with her producers and the people that are going to be helping her work on the movie. And when she was done, then she went back to the house, and then that's when she was ready for some food, because she said she was starving. And I'm like, girl, I would have been starving too, because that food looked good. That food look good now. Somebody in that kitchen cooking some food that's good. It's finger licking good. Food looks good. I ain't gonna even lie about it. And I'm like, woof. She'll point me to somebody's mama that's gonna make some food just like that. Speaking of that, I will be going to my mama's house for 4th of July, because I don't celebrate that holiday like that. So that I can cook, I celebrate Juneteenth. But all jokes aside, it's gonna be a good thing, and I really, really like the show, and I hope y'all enjoyed my rendition. It was a little bit shorter than the other ones, but it was a rendition, and it was just simple, sweet, and it wasn't nothing but Nelly and Ashanti. They was just doing their business ventures, and he was doing his apple bottom athletic line, and she was at the movie studio, she was at the movie studio, and she was talking to the producers about, you know, her new movie, and no address, and she is one of the executive producers on it. So it's her film, and she got all the rights and all the names to it. I said, go Ashanti. And I really am proud of her. I'm really proud of her. I'm really proud of their relationship. And it's the sweetest, cutest relationship. Very, 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 very sweet. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And I'm going to tell y'all, thank you so much for watching this review. And again, I want y'all to, if y'all watching this love review, I want y'all to do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe, because it's free $99 to subscribe. It's free to subscribe. And if you still here, you obviously like my content. So it's not an issue for you just to do this. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. And like the video too. It helps the algorithm if you like my videos. And it helps also to get me into a different algorithm as well if you subscribe to my channel. And I'm gonna always bring exclusive content to y'all. And I'm just waiting for Love Island season 7. And I'm waiting for the next episode to premiere. And I'm gonna do Housewives of Atlanta season finale. I'm gonna get to that tomorrow. And whatever other shows that come on Peacock that I normally do on Sunday for y'all, I'm gonna get to all that tomorrow. So I want y'all to do me a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe. Again, like, comment, and subscribe for the free $99. Bye, YouTube. And YouTube, that was the video. And what I want y'all to do is like, comment, and subscribe. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, YouTube family.